Greetings, dear Virgo. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a peek at your general Taurus season reading, right? So this is for the season of Taurus season, all right? So Taurus season starts on April 20th and lasts about a month until May 20th. And during the season, on a collective level, we're going to be experiencing some Taurian themes. So this spread is going to be looking at those particular things, right? So just keeping in mind that Taurus energy is fixed energy, right? It's feminine, it's fixed. It's like that stubborn, beautiful, earthy woman that's powerful, but at the same time also very nurturing and loving and practical and resourceful, right? In that aspect. And also Taurus is ruled by Venus, right? And we're just coming out of a Venus retrograde cycle. I'm so happy to be out of that. Oh my God. So dear Virgo, I hope you're happy to be out of that as well. But just keeping in mind that things that are Venusian, like Taurus this season, we're going to be seeing themes of Venus related things that have to do with our earthly affairs, right? So those include our interpersonal relationships, our finances, our careers, and even our aesthetics, right? In some way. So we are going to be pulling some cards for you. We're just going to get a general feed for what your energy is going to be looking like and what you could possibly be experiencing during the season. And we are using the New Era Elements Tarot. Let's go ahead and set the intention. This is for the sign of Virgo. So if you have Virgo and it is in your sun, your moon, or your rising, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading may resonate with you in some capacity, that you're able to receive these messages and apply them to your own life, always and only for your highest good. Now, let's go ahead and look at where you're at this season. So we're coming up on Taurus season. Where are my Virgos at? How are you feeling mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually? Just where are you at? All right, so let's get this. We're not counting that. Where is Virgo at this season? Where is Virgo at this season? All right, you got the Magician. Love that. That is you toiling. You are utilizing your skills, your knowledge, your resources, whatever you have at your disposal, and you're making magic happen. Okay, and you've got the 10 of Wands, so you could be feeling like very like weighed down by perhaps this, but it's really, or maybe you just feel like that, but this is really showing that around the season you're going to be feeling like this is your fellow earth sign as well. So you could really be feeling like, instead of feeling like you're backed out or oppressed on something, you're actually Six of Swords. This is you applying the knowledge that you have in transversing, I think is the word, right? Where it's like you're just traveling through a stage in your life right now. Maybe you've always felt like you just couldn't really do what you wanted to do or say what you wanted to say. There was a certain amount of oppression here where you were like holding yourself back or being held back in some capacity. But I'm seeing things manifest. I'm seeing things change as you're going through a particular phase or a cycle in your life right now. And like the doors are truly opening for you to materialize the reality that you want, or to make things just happen, right? Because that Magician card, this is your main energy. This is the first card that came out. You are really just using what you have to just make it happen, all right? So I love that for you, dear Virgo. Let's see, in what area will you more than likely see delays? Where can Virgo see delays in life during this season? Okay. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Not accepting that one. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. Now let's see what else comes out. You've got the Page of Swords. It's got something to do with the internets. Researching, and then you've got the Ace of Cups. Okay. You're trying to take a chance. I'm like, the first thing that came to mind, literally, because I just do intuitive readings. You're trying to take a chance. Maybe you're utilizing the internet for love purposes, because we've got the Ace of Cups here. Looking for a new love situation, like searching for a new partner in some way. Perhaps you're even using the internet. You could be swiping on profiles, right? You're like looking for fortune to change. Maybe you haven't been lucky in love and now you're just like, you know what? I'm feeling good about myself. Like, I am the magician after all. Like, I'm making things work out for me. My love life has been a little bit of a bud, like a dud. Like, let me just go ahead and put myself out there. Let's see what's going on. But I'm seeing some delays in that area, right? Because it says it's in a delay position where it's just like it whatever is happening, trust me, it's rejection is God's protection, right? Delays are the ways in which your blessings will show up later in life. So maybe this isn't quite it. So if that is something that you're doing and you're seeing that you're not getting a lot of luck, don't push it. Maybe there's a reason why you're experiencing this delay at this particular time. Let's see, what needs grounding for our Virgos? What needs grounding? Okay, you've got the Four of Cups. Yes. Good Lord. You've got, the Seven of Swords, deception. And the Seven of Wands. I think that you do yourself a disservice. There could even be like you putting yourself in negative mental states by being perhaps a little too self-protective, okay? And it could be like biting you in the butt in some way, because it's like there could be issues of you lacking the vulnerability, and it could come across as being very deceptive. That could be something to look out for, okay? And it's like maybe you've just gotten comfortable with being in this type of state, but that Four of Cups is just you needing to understand that you can appreciate things and people even if they aren't exactly what you want. Okay. And I'm seeing like there's this need for you to really ground yourself in terms of understanding like the boundaries or the barriers that you've kind of installed around you. And it's like you're really like deceiving yourself out of like authentic experiences and connections when you keep up such a rigid wall to get through. Okay. So if that also resonates with you, really think about how you can take that wall down and to express or to show a little bit of vulnerability in some way. Now, let's go ahead and look at your finances, right? Taurus is ruled by Venus, which is our earthly things, and finances and career are definitely a part of that. So let's check out our finances for our Virgos during the season. Ooh. Okay, you've got the Ace of Swords, the Three of Wands. It's a new way of thinking. Okay. And you got the Eight of Cups. This came out in your finances. I think there's something here. There's an idea that you're really hammering on that you're waiting to see, because this is something, a new way or a new thought process here. And it's this thought process, maybe you've invested some time in it, and that Three of Wands is like either you're investing time, energy, maybe you've put finances on it. Maybe this is something that you're banking on as an opportunity to maybe get some money later. And I'm seeing that something happens where there's this understanding that you kind of have to abandon that, because this Eight of Cups is all about like walking away from that. Maybe there was something, a new concept or a new idea that kind of came up of how you can work with your money, or maybe this has to do with a job. Like there's a new opportunity came out and you looked more into it, you explored more into this concept when it comes to this financial endeavor, and you're like, nah, I gotta walk away from this. Okay. So this could be something that's prevalent during this particular cycle as well. And finally, let's look at your love life, right? Because Venus does, Taurus, we're going to say Taurus and Venus Talks about our interpersonal relationships, and romantic relationships are a part of that. Let's see what the Virgos that I'm connecting with. Let's see the love life for this season. Oh, all right. I see the Knight of Fire, the Three of Cups, abundance, huh? And the Eight of Wands. I, I think there's an opportunity here for you to really just go out and be an old hoe. I'm seeing it because this Knight of Wands is the least serious knight. Like he's just gallivanting around town, just hooking up with everybody. Okay, the wife, how'd your husband, how'd your kids, how'd your wife, how'd your husbands too? Because Knight of Wands is after you, right? So this Knight of Wands is like just very playful, very flirty. And now with this Three of Cups, this is like keeping it lighthearted. This is friendly energy. This is going out, being socializing, going out on dates, right? And just for having fun and maybe like taking it fast, right? Because that what is this? Eight of Wands is all about like that quick energy, quick messages, right? So maybe in the beginning of the month, let's say if you're somebody who's on, let's say typical, you're on some dating apps, you haven't had any luck, been so much delay, all of a sudden you make a connection and it just kind of it goes quickly, but it's very fun and flirty and there's nothing to get serious about just yet. Okay. So that's what I got for you, dear Virgos. My name is Tifa. I do tarot. If this resonated with you in some capacity, please go ahead, comment, like, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it as I am trying to grow this community. And if you really like the way that I do tarot, please do consider booking me for personal readings. I offer those as well. You can find more information in the description of this video or in the about section of the channel. I love you, Virgo. I hope you have the best day ever and a happy and healthy and welcoming end to Taurus season. Bye.